Hello boys and girls, welcome to my channel. I'm the Nvida GT, and for today I bring you NBA 2K19. So this game is developed by the Visual Concepts, and obviously the publisher it is 2K. They are still using their in-house engine. Thanks a lot for that. And I'm really saying that it is a good thing, okay? If it was Unreal, possibly we would need to run with the worse settings than we actually are using. So I'm using native resolution 768p with borderless to record. I do recommend it to go full screen because it gives you less input lag. And for the playable settings, I think median settings is possibly the best settings that I could recommend you. That is a good balance between graphics quality and performance. So what you're going to expect, it is essentially a performance pretty much between 30 to 40 frames per second, and something a little bit lower than 30s during cutscenes or replays, just like it happens on FIFA games and Pro Evolution Soccer. But if you want to have a better frame rate even on cutscenes, you can go with 720p low settings, where the game never did drop from the 30 frames per second, and gameplay wise the game was performing between 40 frames per second to around 50 depending on the circumstances. So what I want to say is that for me, possibly the best graphic quality between the best choice between graphics quality and performance might really be the median settings. And if you drop down the resolution to 720p, you get a small boost in performance of around 3 frames per second, which is nothing special. But if you want the best performance possible, just go with the low settings. And if you want even further than that, there is more options that you can reduce below the low settings, okay? That I decided to not test it because I didn't want it to look like a potato, okay? So first of all, if you are here for the gameplay, it's going to start just right now, and one of the things that I want to point out is that I'm really bad at sports games, okay? On reality, I'm really bad too, but even on sports game, I do suck. So don't expect to see a great game. Possibly you are going to see a great game, but from the opponents, not from me. Okay, that's essentially one of the things that I want to tip you off. The second thing that I want to tip you off is that I don't know the rules about NBA. I'm European and not really a fan of basketball. Okay, so it's not really something that I do care, so don't expect a good gameplay. That's essentially that I want you to warn you about. And the third thing that I want to warn you about is that this game it is available on Steam for 50 bucks, so it's the typical full price for games that get released today, nowadays, to be honest. But the thing is, the game score on Steam it is surprisingly low. The game is around 20 to 30% of score coming up from the users. Users are complaining about the career mode being a pile of garbage, okay? Mostly because it's not interesting at all, and the second one because the game is riddled with microtransactions that most of the users claim that it is essential to perform well on the game. So if you add this to the price, it's really bad, because this is essentially a single player game. Most of the people will play this as a single player game, and you already will pay 50 bucks for the game, and then you will need to pay even more for microtransactions for the single player game. That doesn't make any sense. And we are not talking about visuals like clothes or dances like Fortnite or something like that. No, people say that there are microtransactions that are really necessary to progress through the game, because you can revamp the players and stuff like that. I think that it's really shameful, and at least Steam community and its players are giving really bad marks applied to this game. It's not that the game it is bad at all. I think the game is good. It's pretty much the same thing as the other NBAs that have been released last years, but the microtransactions it is, you know, really destroying the game. Alternatively, you can get this game through Kinguin for around 25 bucks. If you follow the link on the description, you can get the game from 25 bucks or something similar, and you will also support the channel to bring you more videos, or videos from games that I know that you want, like Assassin's Creed Odyssey and I don't know, Yakuza 0 or Shadow of the Tomb Raider. This is also video games that I want to cover on the channel, but unfortunately I don't have the funds to do it. So if you can support it, if you can't supporting by buying through Kinguin through the links that I leave you on the description, that would be awesome, because it would support me a lot. You can also subscribe to Humble Bundle, so this month, which is very good. If you buy the Humble month, we have this month, you will get Havoc Knights, the first season of Hitman, and 7 Days to Die for around 12 bucks, which is very cheap for the content. But if you use the link on the description of the video, you will greatly support this channel and getting funds to get games like the ones that I did said before, like Shadow of Tomb Raider or Assassin's Creed Odyssey, and things that you have been requesting, but I have no means to get those games. Okay, so guys, thank you a lot for watching. I hope you keep enjoying the rest of the video, and I do hope to see you soon. Goodbye.
The Cavaliers have gone just 2 of 8 shooting so far, just 25%. Smith the pass to Sexton, and Thompson throws it down.
Look, he may not be thought of as big for a center, but with his ability to go vertical, he sure plays with it.
Knocked loose. And Thompson kicks to Cousins. Over Thompson. And he can't bank that one in. Here's Sexton. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Yeah, getting there is before the defense can set up.
No, that's just the aggressiveness of transition, making sure they come away with points.
Now here's Curry. Outside, Green. Golden State moving the ball around. 5 to shoot, and stolen by Love. Knocked away. First quarter of play, we're about 3 minutes in. Stolen by Durant. To the paint. And Green with the basket on the assist by Thompson.
Hard to shake Green's concentration. I mean, he's a reliable scorer inside, even with the man on him.
Inside, here's Love, and the layup is good.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Now, here's Green. Sinks that one from the post. Green's got 5.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
So timeout called here, the first for Cleveland. And of course, Colin Sexton. His college team once had to finish a game with only 3 players.
Yeah, he scored 40 that night. I mean, almost led him to a victory. He loves to play under the bright lights, brings great energy and enthusiasm every night.
For the Warriors. Bell is checked in for Draymond Green. Iguodala comes in for Kevin Durant. Patrick McCaw, he's checked in for Thompson. And it's Livingston in for Steph Curry. Now here's Nance. And sticking right with it, gets the foul with the bucket, and he'll go to the line.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
A lot of personalities in this game, Chris. Such a big part of what makes the NBA so entertaining.
Oh, man, think about our boy Dre. Draymond Green, for those of you that don't know Day, but Draymond Green, his personality is not only great for his team, but also for us fans when we see him on the court. How about Embiid, Mr. Personality on social media? You love it. And how about Jaylen Brown with his wise ways on the chessboard, the most interesting basketball player in the world. So all of these guys are exciting, fun personalities to watch.
Greg, you look at the lineup for the reigning champs. When healthy, this team starts 5 all-star players at every position.
And even with Boogie coming back from a devastating injury, this team is scary. People immediately called it the best team ever assembled. Credit the front office, but the Warriors players still have to prove they are the best ever on the floor this season. How about the concentration? He gets hit but stays with the play and gets the finish.
The Warriors have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line.
And take a look back at last season and what a season it was for them from the free throw line. 82% as a group.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
On the free throw, no good.
Well, if you think about Sean Livingston's career, you know how close it came to ending. A knee injury so severe that doctors considered amputation. But he never gave up, and he made it back.
Iguodala, no good. The Cavaliers leading by 3. To the middle. Clarkson dishes to Nance. Hill left side. 14 feet away. Misses off the right iron. And C-Webb Livingston's story. So many extremes, from a young franchise cornerstone with the Clippers to wondering if he'd ever be able to play again, ever be able to walk again.
Yeah, he fought his way through. First a journeyman, bouncing around 8 or 9 teams, and then a key factor for the Warriors championship team. I mean, you could make a movie about it. That's how dramatic it is.
Korver passes to Clarkson. Buries it from 3-point range. Clarkson's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Warriors trail by 6. It's stolen by Nance. Knocked loose. There's 45 seconds left here in the first quarter. Bell's shot is good.
And this is where Bell likes to operate. Comfortable inside. Knows he can get it done from there.
To the paint. And then slams it in.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. To the wing right side. Puts up a 3. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Zizic just got 3 rebounds now in this one. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. That shot is off. Nice D from Cousins. Livingston kicks to Bell. The rebound by Nance.
I mean, that can happen to anyone, but it's ugly every time it does.
Oh, man, you just want to go find some place to hide, man. It's almost impossible to miss that.
And so it's Cleveland, with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. The one goal they had coming into this game was to not let Curry beat them. And so far, their defense on Steph has been tremendous. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute.